Okay. So before we move forward, so far we have seen, I mean, in the SQL you have seen aggregations, right? Have you seen aggregations or not in the SQL? Yes, yes or no? Naseem?
Yes, sir.
Have you worked on aggregations in SQL?
I don't recall, sir.
Sorry?
I said I don't recall.
You don't recall. But have you heard the word about heard the word of aggregation in SQL? That also you can't recall.
Sorry,
All
sir.
right, we haven't heard aggregation in SQL.
It's the first time I'm hearing it.
Is it? The SQL, I mean, in the aggregation is not done in the SQL. Like max, min, sum. No?
But those are the operators, the functions, right?
Right. Those are the aggregation functions.
Oh, okay, so the arithmetical operators, you also call them aggregation functions?
Right. The one which we have used, right? Max, min, sum, count, average. So those are all called aggregation functions.
Okay.
Okay, so let me show you. Once I show you, you might recall. Okay, let's see. Everyone able to see?
Yes.
So select count of star from employee. Have you seen this particular function?
Yes.
Select max of sal from employee. Have you seen this?
No, not this one.
No.
Not this one, max of salary?
No. The last function we were doing was rank, and in the rank function, he had showed us the count.
No, but when you are going to the rank, I mean, these are the things which we need to cover also, right? The max
No,
of salary, minimum salary.
we were doing the count, and that's where we ended that day. That was our last class. So we didn't do max and min.
Even average?
Average.
Average.
No, not even the average.
Okay, anyways, let's discuss about this. So select max of salary from employee. Okay, so it is going to give you the maximum salary which is present in the employee table. Okay. Now select minimum min of salary. So these are all called aggregate functions. Okay. So when I say aggregate functions, you are aggregating. So you are getting the maximum salary from the employee. You are getting the minimum salary from the employee. If you want sum of salary, the whole sum of salaries. So sum of sal from employee. Right? So did he discuss about the group by?
No, sir.
Right?
No, he didn't describe. I don't.
Or he
Last,
did.
do you remember? I don't think so. We did that.
Yeah, we had a discussion on group by.
Group. Okay.
Group by,
Yeah, group
there is
by
a
and
discussion.
order and yeah, group by and order by.
Right. So what is group by?
Um, okay, there are different departments. So in an employee report, there are different departments. So you use the group by function to separate them group wise,
Right. So for
department wise.
example, right. For example, in this employee, you have 10, 10, 10, 10, 20, 20, 20, 30, 30, 30. So if you write on group by department number, how many rows it will come?
3 rows.
Absolutely. So all 10s will go into 110, all 20s will go into 20 group, all 30s will go into 30 group. So group by on department number says that whatever the values which are same in the department number, consider all those values into a single group. Now it's clear, group by?
Yes.
Now if I want the group, now if I want the maximum salary for each department, okay? Now I'm saying I want the maximum salary for each department. So you have now got the salary for the whole departments. For the whole employee table, you have got the maximum salary. But now I'm saying I want the maximum salary for each department. So what you need to do, select max of sal, comma. So if you don't want to select max of sal from employee, group by, I'm saying for each department. So department number. So now see, so 2850, 3000 and 5000 you have got it. Okay. So these are the three different department number. Okay. I mean three different maximum salaries. Now you don't know for which one is 2850, which one 3000, for which one 5000. So what you need to do, select max of sal, comma DEPT number from EMP group by DEPT number. Clear?
Yes.
Oh my god. Select the max of cell, comma DEPT number from EMP group by DEPT. Now you see, for
Yes.
30, the salary is 2850. For 20, 3000. 10, 5000. So, now here there is a tricky. So what is the tricky point here is, now if I want the D name, if I want, okay, what is the name for this particular salary? For this department number, what is the name? So can I write D name here? Any guesses? The ones who have learned the SQL. Can I write D name? Will this SQL statement executes?
Yes, it will show you the department name.
Sorry?
You can execute this. Yeah, D name will show if it is in the file. If there is a
No,
column for D name,
no, it's wrong. Okay? So there is a column in of, okay, so for example, okay, so you are saying there is a column for D name, right? So let me show you. So if I write on E name,
okay, it will not show. The reason is you're grouping it. When you're grouping it, it cannot show the name.
so what should I do then for to show the name?
You'll have to use the order instead of group.
No, it's wrong. Okay, let me tell you. So why it won't work is, you are the rule is, if you are writing down any aggregate function, besides that, if you are writing down any columns along with the aggregate functions, then all those columns should be present in the group by. All those columns should be present in the group by. So that is the requirement. Okay. So if you run it, it will say it is not in a group by expression. So ename is not a group by expression. Now what we need to do? We need to write down the ename also in the group by. So select max of sal, comma DEPT number, comma ename from employee group by DEPT number, comma ename. So it will work. Now, but why it has come so many records?
Because you're using the ename.
Because we are using the ename, and now the grouping is working on these two columns, DEPT number, comma ename. Right?
Yes.
Right.
So the grouping is working on these two columns. So when it is working on these two columns, what does it mean?
It is picking up all the records. It's not doing the
No,
summary.
it's not. No, it doesn't mean that it is picking up all the records. It means that now the DEPT number ename combination it is checking. If there are any combinations, it will match. If there are no combination, it will form a single group. So see here, 20 Jones. Is there any 20 Jones? No. So it formed a single group. 30 Ward. Is there any 30 Ward? No. So it formed a single group. That's the point over here. Understood? Still not understood?
I'm confused, sir.
Yeah, I'm confused too.
What I'm saying is you did group by on department number earlier.
Yeah.
Then you have got only 3 records.
Right.
But when I added ename, why I'm getting 14 records? Because you are grouping by on the 2 columns, and these 2 columns should share the same values across the whole table. If it shares, then only it will form the group. Otherwise it won't.
Okay.
Still not able to understand?
Sorry, sir. No.
10, 10, 10. If I group by on this, how many 10s it will come?
1 day.
This one you are saying very good. Okay. 10 Rajesh, 10 Naseem, 10 Nasir. Now I am grouping by on department number and name. Now how many things will come?
3.
Huh?
3.
What?
3.
How
the
many?
Group, have the 3 records will come.
Why?
All the 3 records will come.
Because you asked me for
Why?
department and name. So department number and name.
Why all the 3 records will come?
Because the names are different. So that's why they are 2
Because the
different.
group is different. It's not about the name. It's the group. Now what are you grouping by? You are grouping by on the 10 and Rajesh. Right? Now this
Okay.
forms a group. So when it checks with 10 Naseem, it's different. So it checks with 10 Nasir, it's different. So 10 Rajesh will create one group. Now when Naseem, 10 Naseem, it checks with 10 Rajesh, it's a different. 10 Nasir is different, so it creates a single group. So what if I have, instead of the Nasir at the end, if I have 10 Rajesh, what will happen? How many groups it will form?
2.
Absolutely. That's what happening in the SQL Plus. Then what's the confusion over here?
Okay.
Understood? So
Yes, sir.
whenever you are grouping by on multiple columns, then all those multiple columns values it will check. If those values are repeated again and again, then it will form a group. Otherwise, it will form a single group. That's what happened here. 20 zones, single group, because no other 20 zones is present. 30 ward, single group, no other 30 ward is present. Is that clear?
Yes, yes. Now it's clear.
Okay. So now, so that is what the group by, and that is what the grouping functions. Max of sal, min of sal, average of sal, all those stuff.
Okay, when it's giving you the report in 14 rows, why is it showing 3 records different?
So this is because of the SQL Plus editor. Okay. It can't show all at a time, so that's the reason it is breaking up and showing it.
Oh, it's
It
like going on
doesn't
the
deal
next page.
right. It doesn't deal with any query of this thing, because if you go and see in the SQL developer, no issues at all. It will come under the bottom. That's not the problem of it. Now you understood about the query or not?
Yes.
Okay. So you need to be very, very sure when to write down the group by and which columns you need to include in the group by. Because if you add a wrong column in the group by, then the grouping itself will go wrong.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. So guys, I'm gonna stop over here because one of my friend is not feeling well. I need to rush to the hospital. So okay. So it's a Karnakar sir only. He's not feeling well. So he's getting saline, it seems. Okay.
All right. Say hi from us.
Yeah, sure, sure. Okay.
Please ask him
Thanks,
from
guys.
our side. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I will just check it.
All right, Mr.
Sorry,
Raj.
guys. Sorry for the trouble.
No, no, no.